Welcome again, everyone. This is Dan with Ebike Nation. Welcome to my channel. Had to get my gate unlocked there. I wasn't going nowhere. Again, we're out riding the Engwe Engine Pro. Want to get a couple more reviews on the bike. I do have some new brakes coming in. Some DY Island brakes, really good hydraulic brakes. Because you can see that that front is squealing pretty bad, so we're going to get that fixed. Caleb and I are going to change those brakes out. Hope you guys are having a good weekend so far. This is Saturday, and you'll see this video in 2 or 3 days after I get the other ones out. I've still got about 4, actually 5 videos still to load for this bike on my channel, so I got to get through those before I load any more videos. A little cooler out here today. It's probably maybe 40 out here, 42 I'm thinking. And we're supposed to get up to about 52 or 53 today, I think. So that's good weather. As you can see, no school today, obviously. I'm not sure the gate will be open to the high school, so we're going to see here in a minute. Yeah, they must have some school functions going on. They got it open. I didn't get a chance to get out yesterday. I had so much, still some fall cleanup to get done around the house. I was working on that about all afternoon. I really wanted to get out when it was nice and warm yesterday, but duty calls, as you know. I kind of put it off long enough. I'm now only charging my battery to 90% since I have those Luna chargers in. So no longer will I be charging them 100%. So the next day or so, we'll have these brakes changed out on this bike. Like I said, that squealing drives me crazy. Hope I got my camera angled okay. I'm running my chest camera again. I did not like that neck camera at all. It was too, I found a couple different kind I tried, but I couldn't get that snap to work properly. And it hangs right below your chin, so you really can't see it. So I decided to go ahead and send them back, Amazon. I don't want those. So I'll stick with my chest cam. I may have to get a new strap for this. Starting to get a little bit worn on the strap. It's losing its elasticity, shall we say. Again, I got my backpack on. I'll probably have that on most rides anymore so I can carry extra stuff in there. I meant to pick up a couple items for the pantry up here, the food blessing box, and I forgot it when I left the house. So if I ride tomorrow, I'll probably take care of that. Another bike company reached out to me, but I haven't heard back from them after I said I would accept it. On Thursday nights, company out of, I think, Belgium. They said this bike they wanted me to review. It's got a built-in battery like the Ebike. And it's a $2,000 bike, $2,200, it's up there. But they said I would be one of the first influencers in the U.S. to review this bike. The only problem I got, I was looking through a warranty, and U.S. is not part of their warranty. So I'll be mentioning that on the video once they send that bike. Because I don't want to mislead people to go out and buy this really light bike and it not have a warranty that goes with us here in the U.S. So if that company is watching this video, they may not send my bike. I don't know. But I certainly would not purchase a bike with no kind of warranty. Probably won't see many people on the trail today. I haven't been lately. I bet they were out yesterday in that warmer weather, though. Got a few cars up here, so we either got some walkers or we got some bikers. Food pantry box has got 3 items in there. A couple days ago it had 0, so I need to start getting some food up here. Yeah, I know I've got a couple subscribers asking me why I have not been stopping at the blessing box. Well, a lot of times it's still been having a lot of food in it, so. But it is part of my bike ministry, so I got to start doing that. I got some folks from church going to come over Monday evening, late Monday afternoon, to take a look at a couple bikes that I have for sale. I actually may have 3 of them for sale here, I'm not sure. I definitely have 2 for sale. I got to make room in the garage for some incoming bikes. Again, I'm using my DJI mic today. You can probably see how much quieter it is. On your left. I see a biker coming this way. That guy was in shorts. I don't think I'd be wearing shorts in this weather. Well, we're definitely not far from Christmas now. I think today's what, the 16th? 9 more days. We pretty much got everything done. I think we need another gift box or two, but I think we got everything bought now. I keep going to more gift cards every year. I'm trying to talk my wife into going to total gift cards for everybody. And of course she thinks that's just exchanging money. But you know what? It's nice. A month or two later, you want to go to a restaurant, boom, there's a gift card. If I had to ask anybody on my channel if they could remember 3 things from last Christmas that they received, I bet you hardly nobody could remember 3 things. If you could, put it down in the comment section without having to really think about it. People ought to not just sit in the middle of the trail and talk. Somebody like that, I'm not even going to announce. I didn't think I'd see a lot of bikers out here today. You always got your Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon walkers out here though. Trying to get my ride in before 12:30 today because pro football's coming on. My Bengals are coming on at unusual on a Saturday instead of a Sunday. On your left. On your left. But we weren't doing anything special on the bike today other than riding it. I only charged the battery to 90%, and I'm down to about 78% now, so that's a little more drained than I'd like to see. But again, it's going to have voltage sag here once I stop. So I'm sure that'll bump back up a little bit. I was watching a video from Russ's Right last night, and I think he's done for the year. He said he won't be coming back out till spring. He's up in the Chicago area. It's going to be a little colder than Southwest Ohio, but not a whole lot. Again, I ride all year. So does Gary up at Gary Ebike and Adventures up in New Hampshire. I always give him a shout out. Richard down in Sarasota, Florida. I know he'll be out all winter. That's Gary at Ebike Adventures. I'm not sure if Citizen Cycle will stay out. I think he might be. He's in North Carolina, so he's going to have a little transitional weather, which it don't get quite as cold there as it does here. Stop at this stop sign up here and see if I get a little battery voltage sag, shall I say. See if it decides to go up any again. We're at about 76% right now. Not sure it'll bump up or not. Went up 1%, went to 77. On your left. We'll be doing a video again on the hydraulic brake change on this bike. Supposed to have it come in today, the DY Island hydraulic brakes for this bike. On your left. They're a little pricey on the brakes, but they're really exceptionally good brakes. I think I pay $100 for those brakes. You can buy them cheaper, but again, you get what you pay for. So anytime you guys can get good quality brakes, especially if you're going to keep the bike. And this is one I'm going to keep. Before long, I'm going to have to buy a new battery for the Cyrusher Komoda. I've got 2 batteries to fit that bike, but neither one of them's doing real well right now on mileage. I'm only getting about 15 miles total, 18 on one battery, so it's 2 years old, so I know it's probably time. But I'm thinking, do I go ahead and buy a new battery? It's just going to probably be $300-400, especially after I just invested probably a couple $100 in hydraulic brakes and new tires, new inner tubes. I replaced all that on the bike, so let me know what you guys think. Should I go ahead and keep it? I love the bike. It's fun to ride. But I'm just not sure if it would be a wise investment, or should I just go ahead and sell it? So yeah, let me know what you guys think. We're cruising along about 17 miles an hour. Pedal assist 3. Come about 5.2 miles, about 3 more to go, a little less. But we're supposed to be decent weather for the next 6-7 days. I mean, it's supposed to get in the 30s, I think, on Monday, and wintry mix, so I probably won't be riding on Monday, but I probably will the better part of next week anyway. I might get a little ride in tomorrow on Sunday afternoon. After church, I might try to get out one ride. On your left. You know, instead of going up to the bridge, why don't we just hop down here and do a little off-road riding? Nice little area right here that I like to go into. They got some gravel and some trails. Got that battery bouncing around a little bit in that rack back there. Not sure I can get over up here to go left, so we'll see. I may have to turn around and go back the other way to get back in there. See how this handles off-road. Yeah, we got a little path I can go down here. Not sure how muddy it'll be, we'll see. Haven't been back in here in a while, actually. Back here, I just primarily throttle, because you got so many turns that come up on you so quick. See a lot of deer back here when I'm back here. Not sure I will right now, but I do in the summertime quite a bit. Got a nice little creek goes down through there, and pretty awesome. Got a couple people up here hiking back in here a little bit. On your left. Thank you. Battery seems to be bouncing around a little bit back here. I'm gonna have to put some cardboard or something in between the rack and the battery. Won't make so much racket. But so far, it's handling all these bumps really well. Got a little bridge up here. Well, more of a platform to sit on more than anything. It's not actually a bridge. I guess they wanted to extend it there. They could go across the creek and go to the other side. Then you got the highway just on the other side of that field, so. Got there a little bumpy today. Ground's getting harder for sure. Somebody's been back here with a bike. I know Caleb likes to come back in here quite a bit. We'll stop here just a second, get a drink of coffee here, and we'll continue our little tour. Alrighty. Bump back another percent to 75. Yeah, it just kind of winds on back through here. It's not real long, maybe a half a mile once you get onto the back trail here and to get around the whole thing. Then it just pops out of another area. I'll have to, there's a bridge up here actually that I'll have to pick the bike up to go over it. Not too much farther up here. But of course, all the leaves are down now. There's one area you can go out. That's just where we came in down at the other end, so. We'll stay along the trail here a little bit. Yeah, this just goes back up the on the trail here. So yeah, I had a little road ride there. I mean, a little ride off-road there for you a little bit. I don't get off-road a whole lot. It makes your bike really filthy, and Caleb loves getting back off the road, but he's 18 years old. I don't like doing it so much as 72. I can do it, but I don't like it. Now, if I'm back in a grassy area, I'll get off that and do a little off-road. And I know I was listening to Russ again at Russ is Right, and he said he don't like to get off trails or roads. He just likes to stay on those two items, and he's very successful. He's got a really good channel, so, but you know, he does his thing and everybody else does theirs. Not sure this truck's going to stop up here. That battery does bounce around a little bit. And I'm pretty sure I got it locked down, but so we'll probably just head up to the bridge like we talked about. Yeah, once we get up here, I'm going to get off, take a look at this battery. See why it's bouncing around so much. It's got a separate key to that, excuse me, but I did not bring it. But I'm pretty sure it's locked down. Got about another mile to go, a little less. Coming back, I'll probably bump it up to pedal assist 4. My app and my bike is really close. I'm 7.1 on the bike computer, and I'm 7.01 on the Strap app. Excuse me. Boy, after a while, you don't even feel the backpack on your back at all. And it's probably 15 pounds anyway. All that stuff I got in there. Extra tools, bike pumps, repair kits. Allen wrenches. Raincoat. First aid kit. Hand warmers. So yeah, I got pretty much everything except the kitchen sink. Definitely not many people on the trail as far as bikes today. I think I've seen one so far. I think somebody's up at the bridge there. Can't tell if he's walking or riding. I believe it's a walker. Or a runner, one of the two. My son and his girlfriend just got back from a cruise down in the Caribbean and had terrible weather every day. It rained almost every day they was down there. And it was her first cruise, so we'll ask her how she liked that with all that rough weather. Had a sun finally decide to show up. You never know how accurate these computers are on those percentages. I don't trust them. That's the reason I got that battery charger Luna cycle, that it'll tell me exactly how much battery, how much juice is, how many volts are still in that battery when I plug it in. It'll tell me that. So we'll see how close it is with the bike computer. So yeah, here we are, halfway point. That was a quick halfway, wasn't it? Good old squeaky brakes. Turn my pedal assist off here. Come 8.2 miles, about right. If I can get off this thing. All right. Kind of curious why this battery's bouncing around, but it's not that. It's my turn signal are coming loose. The actually, it looked like the strap broke on it. Well, that's certainly not good. Hope it don't fly off her. But anyway, you can see where it's loose. And I know that's why it is, because this seat will not tighten down real well. I've tried everything to get that adjusted, and it will not tighten down. So that's one downside of this Engwe that I see, that is their seat posts need better clamps design put on them. I even tried to put electrical tape, but my weight is still shoving that farther on down, so not too happy with that at all. And again, the brakes are still squealing. But again, these only got 160 millimeter rotors. We're going to go to 180 and thicker rotors and much better hydraulic brakes. So that's going to be changed here in the next 3 days. So we'll do a video on that one. But yeah, let's see. We came 8.2 miles. Voltage sag now is back up to 70%. Was down to like 64, so did change a little bit. But again, we can talk about the bike a little bit. Excuse me. This is the Engwe Engine Pro. It is a 20 by 4 inch fat tire bike. It has got a 750 watt rear hub motor here that will peak out at 1,000. And it's got hydraulic shocks, front and back, as you can see, with lockouts on them. It's got 20 by 4 inch fat tires. Check these wheels out. Isn't that a great design? I love them so much better than I do the spokes. So, yeah, pretty nice. It has also got a Shimano Altus derailleur. There it is. There's my bracket. Yay. Pet peeve of mine, as you guys know. And it's got a, it's an 8-speed cassette. I never ever go out of the 8th gear on almost any of my bikes, 7th gear, whatever it has, 9th gear. I typically will stay in 1 gear. I don't see it necessary to put in all those gears on a bike unless you're going up hills and stuff. I get that, but I don't. So, yeah, and it's got a nice display here, as you can see. It goes up 1 through 5. And it's also got an information thing in the center here. It'll tell you the power you're putting out. I've gone 33 miles total. I could think I got more mileage than that. Maximum speed 19 mile an hour, 14.9 is the average speed. I've gone total of 92 miles. That sounds better. Of course, trip distance 8.2. That's my trip time, 33 minutes. And so yeah, as you can see, 8.2, 8.02, pretty close. And it's got a thumb throttle here, as you can see. But I do like the display over here. I did move it over so I could get my turn signal remote up here. But yeah, I'm going to have to figure out how to attach this turn signal back here to the back of this rack. Now again, this has got a 48 volt 16 amp hour battery that sits in the frame right here. You have to unfold the bike in order to get that out. But you can charge it over here. You don't have to take it out of the bike. And then Engwe sent me this rack and this battery separately from the bike. And so when I got that, I went ahead and put it on the bike. And that's got a 48 volt 13 amp hour battery. So I got a total of 39 amp hours on this bike. So take that back, make that 29 amp hours on the bike. Do my math here. And then this is where the bike folds right here. You just unlatch it here. You have to actually undo it with the key down here at the bottom, and your bike will fold at that point. But it's got a great bike rack on. I love this bike rack. It's very sturdy. And metal fenders. You don't see that often on these bikes. You mainly always see plastic fenders, so nice done. It's got really good headlights, nice tail light on it. And of course, again, it's got 160 millimeter rotors. I do not like that at all. With this bike, it's a 69 pound bike, and it's got 55 Newton meters of torque. It seems to me it's got a little more than 55 because I can get across intersections here pretty quick. So, and this has got what they call a regenerative charge on this battery. I read some information on the pamphlet, on the manual, that if you get up to like 13 miles an hour and faster, it supposedly regenerates the battery itself. And then, of course, going down hills, it does that as well. Now, take that for what it's worth. I'm not sure how well that works, but I'll know more once I ride the bike more and get out and do different things on the bike, shall we say. Love this swing arm right here, how it's attached to your back frame. Very nicely done. And then it's got the double chain ring. It's got metal pedals. But other than that, it's a great bike. I mean, I don't have any complaints about the bike at all, other than the brakes in the front's driving me crazy, but I'm going to fix that. But again, I want to thank Engwe to send me the bike and send me the rack and the battery. I really appreciate that. So anyway, something a little bit odd here. It looks like it might be separating there. I'm going to check and make sure them screws are in there good. Could be bouncing around, may have loosened those, I don't know. But anyway, that's a little bit about it. Let's talk a little bit about the accessories now that I bought for the bike. As you guys well know, I love these Briskmore mirrors. They're bar-end mirrors. I love them. They got the blue tint to them. And of course, I put my turn signals on here. There's your left. There's your right. Of course, they're hanging down a little bit until I fix that. And you can hear the difference in the turn signals too. Different sound to them. And then, of course, it's my cup holder. I love those cup holders. It's really for a wheelchair, but I'll tell you what, it works out really well for me. Other thing I also purchased is an aftermarket alarm right here. So that's a little bit add-on things that I've added on. And this turn signal's even got an alarm on it. You're going to hear another beep here. And if you're going to move this bike, that's your warning. And that's what it's going to do if you try to take off of that bike. So I've got that alarm. I've got this alarm. I've got air tags in all my bikes, as you guys well know. So I'm pretty much going to know where that bike is at all times. And yeah, it's a really cool bike. I mean, I can't complain about the comfort of the bike, other than the brakes. It's a dependable bike. So yeah, if you got any questions or comments, put them down in the comment section for me. Share, like, hit that subscribe button, hit any bell notifications, and I will see you guys on the next video. Of course, my camera's going to do what it did before. It won't shut off, so we're going to have to ride back with the camera going. I was going to try to do 2 separate videos. I don't know why this camera does this, but I unfortunately cannot get it to shut off once I ride for a while. This is a GoPro 11. Now, I don't think my GoPro 9 does that. So anyway, enjoy the ride back, since we're not going to be able to separate the segments of the video. It's going to be a long video, I'll say that. But I could check out right now, actually, and then I'll see if I can split the video and see if we can have 2 different segments anyway, even though it's not going to stop taping. But again, share and like, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and share and like it. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys on the next video.